Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus, in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
No way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pedri. Modric. Puyol. Lenormand. Now Eder Militao. Lenormand. Balde. And it's Puyol. Gay to Isco. Eder Militao. Modric. Gay. And Lenormand. Eder Militao. It's not an especially good pass, that. Balde. And it's Balde. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Out for a throw. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Isco. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's well spotted. De Jong. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. In with the challenge. Modric. Now, he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Modric with the foul. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Balde does well to get it back. And it's Pedri. Pedri powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too. He shifted it to the flank. And he's straight offside. Christensen. Araujo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Lewandowski! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Rafinha! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Modric. Here's Puyol. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Great vision. Dani Olmo. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And here's Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Pedri, Koundé, and here's Dani Olmo. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Olmo. Threads one in. Nicely spread. Lewandowski. Lewandowski finds himself offside. Gay looking for a runner. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's there to belt it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That is good alertness. Isco is always looking to break lines.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Dani Olmo has it out wide and in space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Climbs up big! It's there! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Olmo. Pedri looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he can clear it away. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo is onto this. He's through, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's just playing it safe and simple. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. De Jong and Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo running with the ball. Joao Felix, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Joao Felix really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Koundé, Pedri, Yamal, and it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chance! And he's found the net! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
El dorsal 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
Joao Felix will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal 7.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
All hands on deck for this one. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And he's had it nicked away. De Jong. And Rafinha. Deep into stoppage time. Yamal. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Szczesny playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Morientes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Gay, Mbappe, and it's Modric. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Look at the space here, it's Isco! And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe, and he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Figo, he's picked his way through.
Figo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Figo, and he plays one through. And this is Messi, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Joao Felix. Eder Militao. Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Joao Felix engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Figo. Messi. And that's aimed into... Up he goes! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Joao Felix producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koke. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. And it's Figo. And that has put paid to that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Modric. Morientes. Eder Militao. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Figo. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's off and running. Isco. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Isco! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Turns and goes back. He's tried one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Figo. Takes aim and crosses. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. No way through. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. It's a really well-measured ball. Hangs in a cross.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Chooses to go back. And it's Isco. And it's made its way to him. So we've reached the hour mark. Knocks it into space. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Puyol. Morientes chasing after it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, terrible pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Isco. Eder Militao. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Modric was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! He's scored! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 16.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pedri, good purposeful running this. He has found the way through. And here's a shot at goal! And he's gone long. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Eder Militao. And Yamal. And here's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back in. Eder Militao.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oui, ça le faut. Oui, je me rappelle
Oh,
de
that's
toi, oui.
sweet, almost telepathic.
On
Played
joue
into the
coop.
box. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Some resolute defending there. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Attends, je vérifie maintenant alors. Attends. Oui, je parle français et anglais. Salut Philippe. C'est bon, je t'ai accepté sur le deuxième compte. Alors maintenant, je suis en event. Bah, si tu veux, on peut jouer soit aujourd'hui, soit demain, soit en week-end. Bah, faut juste me notifier et voilà, et je joue avec toi, avec plaisir. De toute façon, moi toujours, si tu regardes ma chaîne YouTube, toujours lorsque je joue en coop, ça veut dire en event, je suis toujours comment dirais-je, en live. Donc, au moment que tu me vois que je suis en coop, bah tu rentres direct, tu vas à la salle, tu rentres direct. Sauf si j'étais pas là, donc tu me fais un texto. tu m'envoies un message sur l'application PlayStation et moi je te dis quand je serai à la maison, bah on joue ensemble avec plaisir. N'importe quel moment, bien sûr. Oui, en coop pour comment dirais, c'est pas gagner, mais comment dirais-je, de ne pas perdre des matchs. Il faut juste gérer la défense. Si tu gères bien la défense, bah souvent l'adversaire il va commettre une erreur pour marquer. Bah c'est ça le, c'est pas le but, mais c'est ça l'essentiel. Si tu joues en coop, ça veut dire il faut être fort en défense et attendre bien sûr le bon moment pour marquer. Donc sûrement l'adversaire il va commettre une faute et voilà. Et après lorsque tu marques et tu marques le deuxième, c'est mort. Et après il faut juste gérer la défense et aussi avoir une belle équipe. Voilà. Oui, on a bien joué ensemble, on a bien joué ensemble. Même si on n'a jamais, comment dirais-je, joué, ça veut dire jouer contre toi pour connaître comment tu joues. On a joué déjà ensemble, donc c'est donc la première fois on a encaissé des buts, mais on n'a pas perdu, donc bah, on a gagné tous les matchs, bah c'est bien. Déjà c'est bien. Donc j'espère pour les prochains coop on fera la même chose.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Merci l'ami.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Well, Peter, it really is quite amazing as to how this incredible man, Lionel Messi, keeps doing what he does season in, season out. Undoubtedly, one of the very best we'll ever see.
Well, listen to the numbers. 2018-19, better than a goal a game across all competitions. 36 from 34 and 51 in 49 to be accurate across the league and across all competitions. Europe's top goal scorer and voted Europe. It's Asa! It's hit the upright. Gay. It's a good foot in there. Valverde. Hazard. Morientes. Now it's Joao Felix.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's got a shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. It's a searching pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. Valverde. Yamal. Closing in on goal. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Mbappe. Now there's a big chance! Oh, it's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Alonso. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Messi. Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Valverde. Looking for the run. And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And this is Messi. He's having a shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be in here, and the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the...
There's the shot! Oh, this looks sharp. Joao Felix. Eder Militao. Lenormand. Gay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Azar. Spread it left.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 18.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is... And Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what has happened here? Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! Foyt did just about enough to come
Je
out
suis en
on
train
top
de
there.
perdre
Neither
5-0
party
parce
overly willing
que
to compromise.
la connexion ou la latence chez ce joueur est vraiment
And the keeper
c'est
couldn't
injouable.
hold it. Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Modric really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe
Je
the
ne sais,
gap
je ne sais pas
might
est-ce
be
que tu le
closed.
remarques sur le live ou pas.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Hazard. He's in a great position here. Modric. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, this is a... And Messi! Oh, terrific save. Joao Felix. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Modric.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then.
Sur les events, je joue jamais avec des épiques, sauf si un épique que je joue
And it's Xabi Alonso.
avec rarement,
And
juste
here's
pour l'utiliser
Mbappe.
comme ça ou
He's
voir
through.
comment,
Now is he in?
comment ça marche.
There's a
dans les
beautiful
events, je joue
simplicity
pas avec
about
les
this
épiques.
contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Joao Felix. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe. He's shifting through. Yamal!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, that was vital. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Valverde, looking for options for movement. Real chance! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 15. Cambio de jugadores.
Modric. And Yamal. And it's Modric. Xabi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. Could move up a gear here. Rafinha. That's an excellent interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish?
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bellingham. Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Takes a shot! Modric. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. That pass has been well intercepted. 2 minutes to be added on. Alonso. And here's Vinicius Junior. No way he was going to let him past. So what can they make of this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has been cut short. Looking to play him in. And Boyan! Sensational from Boyan!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
J'ai arrêté de jouer en crossplay.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared.
Toujours.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going
Non,
to be
c'est
a
pas un
booking.
4-4-2, mais si tu joues en crossplay, il y a toujours ces crises et c'est là qui empêche de jouer avec fluidité. Donc, bon.
Gay, passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Eto! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's away. And a chance! Yes, it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here
Non,
are
c'est
pretty
juste
fired up
Chris
now.
Lamsat. Chris Lam.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's a cute ball. Morientes. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. João Cancelo. And it's Isco. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Foyt gets a foot in here. João Cancelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Isco, Modric. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. And this is Eto'o. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely...
Ok, ça marche frérot, merci. Ok.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Eto'o. He could be in here. Xavi. It's Xavi! Corner number 2 then. Thinks about the shot. Isco. Is there any support? He might not need it. Triol. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Joao Felix! Yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Isco. Now it's Joao Felix. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Isco. Oh, good take in a good area. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's gone backward here.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Llorente. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that is a hefty challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Llorente calmly anticipates. Rudiger. And here's Neymar. He's looking wide. He has found the way through.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Xavi, Llorente. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. So, third corner of the game. It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Rudiger.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Balde. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13 será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
Joao Felix! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
João Felix is offering a wry smile there.
Foyt gets across to intercept that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He shifted it to the flank. Isco. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And no surprise, that's a booking. João Cancelo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Xavi. Bojan. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Isco. Might be dangerous. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Eto'o fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Bojan! Oh, should have put that away. And it's Isco. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Bojan. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now this could... It's Eto'o! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Jimenez makes the interception. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Into extra time we go. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. And he's running through. Mbappe. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. That is ended up in no man's land. Very nicely done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ronaldinho, and he's found a shot at goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. And he's managed to get Yamal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Floated through. He's found a way through. Oh, well played. Kunde. That's a good ball out wide. Balde spots it and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? And that's a good ball. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Yaya Toure. And that's been won straight back. Well, that has not gone well. Eto'o. Balde cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball! He's got away! Half-time, extra time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Yaya Toure. Picked out brilliantly. Neymar purring through the gears. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri. Oh, look at the space here. Chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it again. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Eto'o is herring after that one. Llorente.
Habrá
Boyan.
un minuto de descuento.
And he's there to retrieve it. That is great defending, so alert. And there goes the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good...
Je suis en France. L'accent américain. Ouais, ça se voit un petit peu, ouais. C'est juste de familiariser un petit peu, c'est-à-dire au niveau d'anglais, pour le taf, c'est juste pour ça, pour l'habitude, pas plus, pas moins. Oui, ça te donne le réflexe de, comment dirais-je, de maîtriser le jeu. Ça veut dire si tu joues avec toujours des épiques, ben, plus ou, plus ou moins tu vas pas améliorer ton jeu. Donc, pour moi, c'est une manière, voilà, de comprendre le jeu et voilà, de le maîtriser et aussi de, comment dirais-je, de progresser au niveau de défense. Donc, c'est pour ça. Parfois, tu te sens les défenseurs sont lents et devant un attaquant rapide, donc il faut anticiper. Donc, voilà. Et pour moi, j'en ai marre des blitz, des compétences, des skills. Donc, euh, je veux jouer un petit peu à l'ancienne APS, donc c'est pour ça que je joue avec des cartes highlight ou des cartes standards. Donc, voilà. Rarement je joue avec des épiques, c'est juste voilà, des épiques que je joue avec rarement. Donc voilà, c'est juste pour ça. Mais la plupart du temps sont des joueurs standards ou highlights. Non, non, malheureusement, non. J'ai pas, je vais pas paquer ça veut dire celui du Barça. J'ai juste un seul Romario, celui de Santos. Je l'ai eu gratuitement. Je pense que ça fait 2 ans. Je l'ai eu gratuitement. Un tirage gratuit. Je pense que je vais continuer parce qu'il me reste à peu près 100 joueurs sur le pack de Ibra. Donc j'espère, voilà, peut-être ce soir je vais paquer, je vais tester 2-3
Well, this really is
tirages
quite
de,
uplifting.
de
There
900.
is so much to
Peut-être que
raise the mood
si
all around us.
si j'ai de la
After
chance
all,
pour
this is
avoir
when, in the face
Ibra.
of
Donc voilà.
anything, hope
Mais à part ça,
springs
j'ai eu
eternal,
Gullit
and the
et Rui
fans
Costa.
puff out their
Surtout le
chests
pack.
proudly. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
And is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Nice control. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
The Netherlands have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Cross to the back post. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball over the top. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice!
Je veux Zlatan, c'est juste parce que j'ai pas cette carte, une carte de Zlatan, c'est pour ça. C'est pas parce qu'il est fort ou quelque chose comme ça. C'est juste, voilà. Même si j'ai eu, comment dirais-je, Gullit, parce que j'ai déjà une carte Gullit, donc j'étais pas content, mais j'étais content beaucoup parce que j'ai eu Rui Costa, parce que j'ai pas une carte de Rui Costa. Voilà. Le but de paquet pour moi, c'est juste d'avoir des cartes des joueurs, c'est pas ce genre de paquet de renforcer l'équipe.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gakpo, a temporary retreat here. And here's Sneijder. Yamal. Here's Oyarzabal. And he was quick to react. Davids. Sneijder. Applies the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well played. Yamal, Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's had it taken off him. Now, can they get him away? And this is face-to-face with the keeper. And a chance! Yes!
Moi, vraiment, le joueur que j'attends, c'est Robben, le néerlandais. Je le kiffe fort.
And that's it. So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
A continuación, se podrán ver en el marcador estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.
Oui, j'aimerais bien aussi de voir de temps en temps des anciens joueurs. Donc voilà, c'est intéressant de paquer. Mais à chaque fois Messi, Neymar, les mêmes joueurs qui se répètent, Gullit. Donc voilà, c'est juste de rajouter quelques points sur quelques niveaux juste pour paquer. Pour moi, j'ai un seul joueur, donc voilà, ça me suffit. D'avoir des doublons, ça m'intéresse pas, vraiment. Oui, genre jouer en Milan, oui, il était fort, oui. C'est comme le Drogba un peu rapide, quoi. Donc c'est le même, c'est-à-dire c'est le même au Thuram, c'est-à-dire c'est comme Thuram au niveau de gameplay. Oui, c'est ça. Donc moi je sais pas, dans la réserve j'ai à peu près 800 joueurs, bah euh, alors je te montre. Voilà, j'ai à peu près 855 joueurs et déjà 46 joueurs dans le réserve, dans le backup. Alors ça, c'est juste parce que lorsqu'on était, comment dirais-je, on joue les events brésiliens et la ligue turque et même la ligue japonaise. Donc voilà. Oui, et même la ligue, comment dirais-je, mexicaine. Donc voilà, je les aimais tous là. Au cas où un jour, peut-être que voilà, Konami avons décidé de faire venir les events de ces de ces ligues. Donc voilà, je les mets ici. Je voulais pas débarrasser d'eux, donc voilà. Mais les autres, j'ai à peu près 855, mais la plupart, ça veut dire maximum 100 joueurs avec qui je joue. Donc voilà, entre 100 et 120 joueurs. Voilà. Ça veut dire tout event confondu et même et même la division. Voilà. Oui, si tu manques de joueurs. Mais voilà, Konami il te pousse toujours à paquer et acheter des coins. Donc voilà.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has not gone well. Oh, that was vital. Gravenberg. Now it's Bergkamp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Gabriel. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Davids.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Gravenberg. Great vision. And here's Neymar. Davids. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Joelinton! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Brazil with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way.
Oui, ça arrive. Même pour moi, ça arrive. Ça arrive.
Dumfries. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Romario. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Gakpo. Well, that looks a decent ball. An uncompromising challenge. Quality ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar picked out brilliantly. He's on it. And the finish! Gakpo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gabriel. Neymar. Now it's Romario. He's through, now is he in? And he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Sneijder. Oh, he's burst through! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sneijder. Bruno Guimaraes does well to get it back. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Bergkamp. And it's Gravenberg. Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Has a look up and drives it forward. Now it's Romario. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side... Danilo concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And straight into the wall. Bebeto. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Gakpo. Gravenberch. Gakpo. Gakpo finds himself offside. Gabriel. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. And Bebeto! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gravenberch. Gakpo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lovely, now then. Davids, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Romario. Oh, there's a probing ball. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And they've got a throw. Ronaldinho's delivery. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game. Hato getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Schneider. He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Schneider. And he's on, and there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 17. Substituição.
Red card! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Bergkamp, tries to play it through. And they can counter here into the last quarter of an hour. Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Bruno Guimaraes. Ronaldinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Marquinhos.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gullit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Pelé. He is through here. Chance! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Gullit, looking for options for movement. Now it's Schneider, and it's Schneider. Takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for... And that is as far as it goes. The Netherlands can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And Romario! Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Davids, and it's Gravenberg. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now, can they get him away? Now he's off and running. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. Knocks it into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Romario. Bergkamp. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. The Netherlands yet to have an attempt on goal. Nicely shaped ball. He's in a good real chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And that's gone loose. Gabriel. For Joelinton. Neymar. Hato makes the interception. Bergkamp.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
The Netherlands penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football. And
Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Bergkamp gets it away. Takes a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Bergkamp receives it in a good position here. Gravenberg unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Nistelrooy, quality ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bebeto.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Carlos drives it in. Bullish header! He scores! Brazil are back in business. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a key interception. Van Nistelrooy. Great vision. Oh, delightful ball. It's Bergkamp! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, that's an excellent interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to play it through. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Davids. Played into space. And he's there to clear it. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Threads one in. Van Nistelrooy! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Brazil really...
It's Snyder! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Schneider plays it short. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Danilo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Gakpo. And it's Schneider. And that's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. The Netherlands have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, can he get onto this? Ronaldinho goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Roberto Carlos. Nice sequence of passes this. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright and it's been given away. Has another go! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
That has not gone well. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. And the Sar clears it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Bergkamp. Now it's Romario. Now it's Romario. Now it's Gakpo. Schneider tries making a foray down the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And that interception was most necessary. He's had a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 26, Davids. Coming on the field.
Important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Substitutions taking place.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gullit, and he's certainly onside here. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's neat. The muscular approach does pay off here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Well, it's probably...
Schneider! And that is doing no harm at all. Played up towards the front line. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Keeper's got good distance on that, and he's being shifted off it. The Netherlands finding their passes.
Minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Romario. Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Luis Suarez is the next man in the spotlight. One-one.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
And so the captain steps up. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Griezmann is second man up. Back off the post.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Mbappe is the third man to step forward. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Messi is third in line. Big character, big moment, big save. This to double their advantage. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it. Perfect result.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue pour ce match.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Messi first in line. And he does it with poise.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Never looked in doubt, really. He just did what he was asked.
Saka will take their second.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Ronaldo is the man who's second in line. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to put them 2 up. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save. Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? And that has lifted the roof. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy. Hoy se enfrentan
Kane is over the first kick. And he has done his bit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
And stepping up, the skipper. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
David Villa will take their second. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
So, the second man in line. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Mbappe will take the third penalty. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Gullit is the third man to step forward. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Madrid with this chance to pull two clear. And he puts it away. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? It's saved! And it's over! Well, that's a tough one, losing his...
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Messi shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, it's saved, pretty much straight at him.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Griezmann is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Shevchenko will take their second.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Messi is the man who's second in line. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. Stuck away with immaculate poise. 2 to the good. Spain can't afford to miss another one. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Bale is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Broad shoulders. That's won it! They needed to win, and they have.